Namo Adidafa. Thanks so much for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This wonderful sound calls us back to our true home. The third mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to cultivate responsibility and learn ways to protect the safety and integrity of individuals, couples, families, and society. I'm determined not to engage in sexual relations without love and a long-term commitment. To preserve the happiness of myself and others, I'm determined to respect my commitments and the commitments of others. I will do everything in my power to protect children from sexual abuse and to prevent couples and families from being broken by sexual misconduct. For our Dharma lessons, we've been reading More Than Mindfulness, Widening the Field of Practice by the Monastics of the Thai Forest Sangha, and we're beginning a talk by Ajahn Sucitto today called Breathing Intelligence. Summary. Cultivation of citta is the highest kind of learning we can undertake. The breathing body is our means for learning, for directly experiencing our karmic configurations. It provides a basis so when difficult states arise, citta can remain open and stable and move through them. This cultivation, bhavana, the cultivation of citta or heart, is the highest kind of learning that one can undertake. This has to be remembered. Learning means you don't quite know, you will find out. You have to explore and feel your way, just like when learning anything else. But this learning is more mysterious and deeper than the learning that your thinking mind undertakes. The thinking mind is often considered to offer the highest kind of learning, but it's always learning about things. When I think about something, I stand outside it and mentally look at it. When I think about myself, I stand outside myself. When I think about practice, I conceive ideas about practice. I read about it in the book or on the screen. I listen to it in the talk. This is learning about practice, isn't it? It's telling us something the way a map does. A map can be good and useful, but it's still a map. It can show you where to go, but it can't tell you how the ground feels and how to walk on it. Yet this kind of learning, knowing your ground by walking it, is the kind of learning that supports liberation. Liberation can't occur on the map. It's a matter of direct felt experience. It's not about anything. It's here in the ground of your living and changing experience where the obstructions and releases occur. It's on this dynamic ground where skills have to be cultivated. But because we normally operate through conceptual knowledge, directly knowing and working at the ground of liberation can be confusing for beginners. Conceptual knowledge, even the conceptual knowledge of the Buddha, only goes so far. Even the Buddha can only give you the signposts because the ground you're going to cover is yours. It's very intimate and not like anybody else's. It's in the sensitivity of your body and mind, and this sensitivity is configured by the way life has shaped you. So no one else can walk it. What can be taught, however, is that there is a ground that you can walk. There is a way of walking it and certain principles to bear in mind. Virtue, calm, clarity, honesty, persistence, resolve, goodwill, mindfulness. On a more personal level, be alert to whether you feel safe and comfortable and what it's like to be free of pressure, obligation, comparing, and self-consciousness. This atmosphere of welcome and integrity is essential as you enter the changeable territory in this body and mind. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Namo Adida Phat. Thanks so much for joining me today.